I know that there's somebody who is waiting for me. I'll build a boat steady and true, and soon as it is done, I'm going to sail along in the dreams of my dear someone.
What I like about this project is the fact of being able to explore this very historical instrument in a totally different way, where we can see all the different parts and put it in a totally different context. So, and my initial approach to this project is to relate the instrument in a new way to notation.
I would like to take ideas and turn them into physically understood experiences for audience members. We're playing with a lot of different ideas with this project, with this piece, whether we are doing it consciously or not. We're taking a piano, which is an object, an instrument, an artifact, an assembly, a collection, a function, etc., etc., etc. A truly gargantuan invention in the history of Western man. And we're taking it apart piece by piece. And then we're going to do something else to it.
I have mixed feelings about this project because it's a really nice instrument, and in a way it's such a shame to take it apart. I'd rather want to fix it up somehow, but I guess that's a part of it. That there's a degree of sadness in this process as well, somehow.
I'm already kind of very attached to the piano, even though I don't know anything about its history. That for me is a very fundamental part of this project, this assembly part of it. Due to my my history as a classical pianist, we've already had, as a group, several really nice discussion about what piano is and where each of us come from in that our relationship to the piano. Some of us don't have any connection with the piano, which we also talked about and discovered that in itself is a connection to the piano. The piano is, after the first day, it's still more or less in one piece, but people have ideas of what they will be doing with it. And personally, I feel this reluctancy towards actually really starting to disassemble the instrument, which is interesting.
The snow, it melts the soonest when the winds begin to sing. The corn, it ripens fastest when the frosts are settling in. And when a young man tells me that my face he'll soon forget, before we part I'd better crown, he'd be fain to fall with yet. The snow, it melts the soonest when the winds begin to sing, and the swallow skims without a thought as long as it is spring. But when spring blows and winter goes, my lad, you'd best be fain with all your pride to follow me where it crossed the stormy main. The snow, it melts the soonest when the winds begin to sing, and the bee that flew when summer shone in winter he won't sting. And all the flowers in all the land so brightly there they be. The snow, it melts the soonest when my true love's there for me. So now say farewell here, no farewell I'll receive. You can meet me at the stile, you kiss and take your leave. And I'll wait till the woodcock crows or the martin takes its leave. Since the snow, it melts the soonest when the winds begin to sing.
Einar made a new instrument today, which sounds great and is really reactive when you touch it, when you touch the wood. Just one thick bass string attached to the stand of the piano, and it will transform into something else too, something visual rather than sonic.
Today, I'm hoping to get my hands on a circular saw so that I can cut a part of the piano into a bunch of tiny cards that we can then print some text on. And at the end of my one-on-one, each audience member will get one of these. It will be a permanent part of the piano that they get to take with them, which I think is pretty cool. And it wasn't my idea.
I made this extremely ugly mosaic out of piano parts, which I'm going to glue together, and then came up with this harp within a harp idea. So now we have like a couple of things which are new components to the piano to play on. And Einar Torfi is also making a very nice bass string thing coming from out the harp straight into the air, like a unitone thing.
I'm sort of imagining a sculpture which is basically dealing with the single string from the instrument and linking that to the space where the score is usually. So the score is usually resting on this note stand on the front of the piano. So I'm going to remove that and join that part directly to a single string from the instrument and create sort of a score which is both the note stand and a string. So somewhere an object that's somewhere laying in between the score, the instrument and the note stand.
Today was a truncated day due to a series of late night shenanigans that occurred between Maria and Sophie and myself, which I think is sometimes what the real deal is the kind of love and expression and bonding that can take place by the hours outside of work on a project. So we roamed around, went and saw the ocean and looked at the sky, drank wine out of tiny bottles. Sounds silly, and it was. Try again. 1, 2, 3. Amazing! Look at this. Yes. Do we want anything underneath it? Wow. And then we can tighten these back up and play them with a hammer.
1998.
Sto crescendo bella cardillo, quanta cose che la ciamparà. Adaire da Cristo e da Kyrio, l'immasciate punata Buddha. Siente campello mio locconante, c'è una casa non c'è sta, tu la vedi che non è distante, che la mia da ir a trovare.
It started with clavichord.
Huh.
Very, very small thing with thin strings. Couldn't hear anything. And all those
Do
composers.
you use a pick for a clavichord? Or
no,
you
no,
with your fingers?
that came later. You just played it like this, with the notes and everything. It just very soft. Didn't hear a thing. Björk has one recordings at one time. But anyway, all the composers and those guys in the earlier days, they were all playing for the Tsar and the Kaiser, and they were all breaking.
Yeah.
They were making noise.
Couldn't hear the clavichord.
You couldn't hear it, so they were thinking, you have to make it sound a little bit more, because of all this drinking. So they made a sambal. It's bigger, longer strings.
What is it called?
Sambal or harpsichord,
Yeah.
and bigger soundboard, everything, and the only way they knew they would pick the string. Ding,
Instead of
ding,
hammers.
Yeah. When the composers were doing this for the kings and kaisers and things, like usually, they were still drinking.
Getting louder.
Talking. It's like when you put a volume, they talk louder. So they thought, okay, this is not good enough. What can we do? Just hit the strings, like bam, bam. Okay, then you can.
Good for a little while.
That's how the piano was.
Jesus Christ.
You believe it?
Yeah?
Yeah. This is
Is it the truth?
No. This is just my theory.
Yeah.